Welcome everybody to another episode of the Sitdown Studio. My name is Juan Galindo Jr. and I'm here with Anthony Height. It's the second time on the pod. If y'all ain't too familiar with him, he is one of the, best jumping dunkers, like he be going crazy on the rim. Like he be banging shit. You feel me? One of the funniest people I know, bro. Like dead. Why you laughing, bro? I'm trying to give you a good introduction, bro. Like I hear laughing and shit.
Banging the wall. Bang, banging the wall. Banging his wall, bro.
Shit, bro. Nah, I mean shit, I was trying to, glaze you, but like, hype you up. And then, that kind of just came out the way it did. No diddy. But anyways, shit. I see you got the fresh cut. You be feeling like JT every time, you pull up to the gym ever since you got your little haircut and shit.
I ain't trying to impress nobody.
You ain't trying to impress the huz at the gym.
Not wear a do-rag.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, cause where you be going? You still go to LA?
To get a cut? Nah.
No, I'm talking about like, the like for runs and shit, like the hoop. Like which gym you be hooping at?
I ain't LA Fit, the usual. I don't
Type.
go to LA. Gas too high for that.
No, that's what I'm saying. LA Fitness, bro. Like
Oh yeah, LA Fitness. I thought you were talking about LA. I was
no,
like,
no, no, no. Like yeah, gas is crazy right now, bro. Like shit. Gas is OD expensive over here. Like, I just put gas today and that shit was like 4.30 a gallon, bro. That shit was insane, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, it's really fucky for real. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Bro, I live in AZ, bro. Fucking gas used to be two
Yeah, not
two
hey.
forty, bro. Like
That and I live over here where premiums start at like 6:30 something. So it's really for real.
6.70? No, no, not the time.
Nah, not the time, bro.
Shit, bro. Fucking- Have you seen the? So I was scrolling on Instagram earlier, right? And I just got my little Versace cologne. I don't. We gonna dig into that later, like what type of colognes you fuck and shit. But cause like I just got this. One of the brands was called Bad Boy, and the other one was the Versace, right? My usual. And tell me why I'm scrolling through Instagram, right? And some of these ads that brands be doing just to, promote their product is crazy, bro. Like, look, let me see. I ain't gonna show y'all because this shit kind of crazy, But like, they had bro grabbing his leg and shit. Like, that's some.
About to, you finna get a call after this. So letting you know,
That's why that shit you did, bro.
as soon as I go on YouTube, right then and there, cut it out.
No, but like, no, it's cause like shit. What's some of the craziest ads that you be seeing, dude? Like, what's the craziest that you've ever seen that you can like, think of the top of your head?
Oh, the Gucci blackface joint.
Oh shit, yeah, that was insane.
Uh,
I don't know how they let that one slide, but no,
they didn't. They were supposed to boycott, but then
oh,
Floyd
yeah.
Mayweather was like, I don't care. I'm finna go spend this money anyway.
Right, no, but what I'm saying is like, that whole ordeal was fucking insane, bro. Um, nah, like the internet is a crazy place, bro. Tell me why I'm scrolling, right? And you know how like your algorithm, you got your algorithm, I got my algorithm. But like, I'm just scrolling, just minding my business. It was earlier today. And tell me why I seen somebody, he was talking about I'm trying to, let a bee sting my head. That way, my hairline grows or some shit. And look, let me see if I can pull up the video, bro. He literally, look, I'm gonna pause it right here. He literally, like, just shows like he's like literally trying to like, plug the bee into his head, like a real BBL, like,
That's
procedure, but on
crazy.
your hairline, you feel me? But I mean, shit, if your hairline ever got fucked up, would you ever do like, just try to like put a
Going bald.
you gonna bald?
Yeah.
Shit. The real Jared Dudley.
I'm going bald. I'm growing bald. I'm gonna grow a beard. Shit, start calling me Michael
Shit.
Jordan, bro.
Michael Jordan ain't have no beard.
Hey, bro.
Bro, like,
Hey, he a billionaire though.
shit, bro. Nah. You know what? I feel like we've talked about this before. I don't know how we ended up here. But like you remember like Caillou, Little Bill and shit like that?
That's wild. Why you calling MJ Little Bill, bro?
Nah, listen. Hear me out, bro. It's cause like look, I was thinking about it, right? Cause like Caillou, that's for like the white folk, right? Little
Mm.
Bill for the black folk. But who was there for the Mexicans, dude? Like I'm Mexican. So like, you feel me? Like we need some what's that shit called? Representation, bro. Like shit. All we had was Speedy Gonzalez, bro. That wasn't a bald kid.
Yeah, y'all niggas don't go bald.
I mean, I know a couple,
You
bald
you
Mexican.
know a you know a couple, but you don't know
Nah,
like
nah, like my homie's uncle was bald. I ain't seen him since we was kids. I don't know what
but
happened.
is he that's the thing, is he bald by choice or is he
Nah,
just
like
genuinely bald?
shit. I genuinely don't know, bro. Like
Exactly.
I think
Nigga be bald for real. Lose
bro.
their hair by 40 and it don't grow.
But like, why do people go bald? Why do you think that is? Like, what makes
Michael
like
Jordan?
no? Like, I mean, in general, like,
Yeah, Michael Jordan. Like why
you
you
think
go
it's
bald?
you think it's because MJ went bald, people go bald? They're like, we want to be like MJ.
Yep.
Nah,
Some
bro.
people
I think it has to
it
do with DNA and genetics and shit.
it's part of it, but some people that's what I'm saying. Are you
Yeah.
bald by choice or did you just lose your hair?
Mhm. I heard that like when you wear like hats all the time or like beanies all the time, that shit that shit pushes your hairline back.
Nah, it's braids.
The braids.
If you got a braider, she braids your shit too tight, you start losing your hair.
Is that what happened to you?
Nah, I got all my hair, bro.
What should be? Let me look, come to the camera.
Bro, I got all my
Oh,
hair.
bro, look. You got the brown hairline, bro. Actually, I can't talk because my hairline also.
My hairline is right where it's supposed to be.
Hey, put your hand on your forehead.
Yeah, four. I'm
Damn, you fit five on that joke. You can fit another
uh,
one, bro. Look.
nah, that's four. Cause my hair right
Now
here,
see
pinky right here on the eyebrow. That's four.
that's cheating, bro, because you got Kawhi hands, no Diddy.
That's not this. Cause now I'm
That
covering my eyes. That ain't that.
shit.
I know what the five head look like.
Shit. Nah, I remember, back in middle school, my would always tell me, "Oh, you got big ass forehead." Cause like, did you know me when I was like little? I know you knew me when I was like in high school. Cause like, you was already like what, 24 when I was like a sophomore. I'm not
When
calling you
you
old, bro, but
Hey,
like
when you graduate,
shit, like a couple years ago, like maybe like four-ish. Wait, what year we in? 2026?
yep.
Class 22, but 4 years ago. Yeah, you was
Bro, you
already
graduated in
mid-20s, bro.
22?
Yeah, you was mid-20s, bro.
Damn.
You was mid-20s, and I was still young.
Yeah, I was 20. I was 23, about to be 24.
Damn, Unc.
That's just,
My fault. I didn't mean to call you Unc OG. My bad.
bro,
But
everybody call me Aunt. It's too late, bro.
nah, but shit. I forgot what we was talking about. What was he talking about?
We talk about people being bald.
Oh yeah, like I don't know. Like according to this dude's TikTok, bro, if you don't got no hair, just find some bees, let them sting you in the head, and boom, your hair grow back.
Bro, just get you a tattoo.
Bro, ain't that what Carlos Boozer did?
Nah, Carlos Boozer bald, bro.
Nah, cause like, look. I'm gonna
You
look.
talk about when he had that ink on his head?
Yeah, ain't that a
Yeah.
tattoo?
Nah, that joint came off in like 3 games. He had what Jalen Brown had.
Shit. Nah, see, not too much on Jalen Brown, bro. His shit was real. That shit was real hair, bro.
So we not gonna talk about how they just wiped off on that white jersey.
That's AI, bro. They trying to play on his name, bro. They trying to, they trying to,
Why Giannis walk up to him and ask, "Is it real?" and then touch his hair like this?
cause it was a part of the script, bro. It was a part of the script.
Nah,
It was a part of the script, dude.
If he win MVP, your MVP ain't got no hair. That's all I'm saying.
Shit.
He came into the league with no corners.
Hey, stop hating on Jalen Brown, bro. That's the best shooting guard of all time.
You don't even believe that. Like, you don't even believe that shit.
Nah, bro. I don't even know what we doing. It's 10:05. We on here bullshitting and shit. Fuck. No, see, I don't know, bro. Like my algorithm is all sorts of up. Like, tell me why, they had like a little, how there's like bounce houses, the little,
Like a jumper?
yeah, 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 that's what it's called. I thought it's called bounce house.
It is, but like
Yeah,
in the hood, we call it a
yeah,
jumper.
because like that shit's a crazy name. But no, tell me why, because you know how like there be all sorts of types of like jumpers and shit. There be the
Mm.
castles, there be the ones with the slides and shit. Tell me why I'm scrolling through fucking IG and shit, and there was a there was a jumper, dude. Like it was all blown up. Pause, because like what I'm about to say is probably crazy as, but like that shit was the shape of, and that shit was like multicolored too. Like the little popsicles, like the girl be like
That
it.
joint crazy.
And then you just like little white kids just coming out like the fuck the tip no diddy like that shit was let me see if I find the video, bro. No, but that shit was crazy. No, see, look it. You can just see them coming out of it.
Nah,
Hey, if you had kids, would you get them a flipper like that?
nah, they gotta get the jumper with the basketball hoop in it.
No, see, if it ever came to that, I would get them the jumper with the
Yeah, nah, y'all getting a jumper with a basketball court, bro.
shit. They gonna be dunking like you, bro. Your kid's gonna be, bouncy as fuck, like,
No, they're not. I guarantee you they not.
Well, I mean, shit. You've been with your girl for how long? 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
How tall is he again?
5'5".
See, bro, like perfect. Like y'all kid about to be like 6'2".
He probably gonna be like 6'3", 6'4", but
Nah, exactly. See, they're gonna be,
which
windmilling
means
everywhere.
he not gonna be athletic.
Bro, I know some, 6'2" people that are athletic as
He ain't gonna be one of them.
I mean,
When
shit,
you
look at Gary Payton, bro. That be playing the bro. Exactly. See, I
that's
got a
on
point.
him.
I got a point.
Yeah, he's strong. Like
Yeah.
you can lift some weights.
Shit. No, I'm scrolling through my IG right now, right? And bro, I'm not trying to sound or some shit, but it be pissing me off, bro. Cause tell me why, like I see on my For You page or Explore page, right? And they said family travel hack. And it was these like, I don't know, they look like, they was like 24, 25, right? It's like, this little white couple, like they're young, right?
Mhm.
And dude is driving. And like that shit crazy, bro.
That's
Like,
why you get
okay.
tinted windows.
You said what?
That's why you get tinted
No,
windows.
like she's recording this shit. Like,
Do they
like
got kids?
nah, nah, nah. But
Then
like,
they good.
she the title says family travel hack or some shit like that. Let me see. Yeah, it says family travel hack. This road trip hack is a family favorite. Family favorite for who?
Start a family.
Like if you shit, I don't
They finna go start a family. What you
bro,
talking
they look
about?
like siblings.
So most white people
Shit. You got a point there.
don't. I was gonna say we got a whole stereotype. Black people look alike.
I've never used that stereotype in my
I'm
life.
black. I'm black. I can say it.
Okay, I mean, does me having like black cousins give me? Actually, no, I'm not. Let's not.
Nah, nope, nope. Don't start that. I just had this conversation.
Hey,
No.
Hey, I had this kid in, well, no, I didn't have a kid, but like, I had a classmate back in high school. It was like my freshman, sophomore year. I was gonna name drop, but I don't want to put on my blast like that. But I told him it wasn't a good idea. And I didn't associate with this person because like, I mean, he was just my teammate. He wasn't like, an actual friend. He was just my teammate. So I had to interact with him, right? You've had like teammates like that, right? But
Yep.
anyways, tell me why this dude is pale. Like he's this white, you feel me? And he's like saying it in every like 5 words and shit. And somebody pressed him about it once. He's like, nah, I can say it. And I was thinking he was gonna say like his mom or his dad. He's like, nah, my stepdad is black, so I can say it. That shit just that was something. Would you have pressed him? Probably, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I would have left it alone because then I would have been like, you know what? I hope our next game in the hood and you say it during the game, so I ain't got to do it. I'm still trying to be on the team.
Right. No, it's cause like look, this is how I see it, bro. I feel like anything that was ever like used like derogatory because like like there's all sorts of slurs, for like every single race. You feel me? Like every race has a slur.
Hmm.
I feel like, those shouldn't be used, you feel me? Now, when it comes to like other words that aren't about races, I feel like those are a little bit wishy-washy, you feel me? Like, like certain words you can't say anymore that you used to say growing up.
Yeah,
I feel like I should change the topic.
you probably should.
Bro, like, I mean, shit, you act like I'm gonna say something.
Like, bruh.
Say, I mean, shit, you used to be able.
I mean, you can. You
I mean, I ain't gonna say it.
gonna,
This
you can
this
say it, you
this
get
whole
canceled.
this whole like 5 minutes is gonna be muted. So like,
That's probably right then and there.
I remember elementary. No, it was not elementary. It was my freshman year. I was at this. I was at this charter school, right? And I had in my science class. Somebody said something, right?
Hmm.
Because like that. I'm not about to say anything crazy. All I'm gonna say is, and I quote,
All right, that's it, everybody. Sit down. Not getting renewed for episode 12. That's it.
oh shit. Nah, dude. Have you ever got elbowed in the neck before? Like the throat?
Nah,
Like not during runs, like you trying to like box out like a bigger dude and then you just get fucking whacked. No diddy.
nope.
Why you be out rebounding everybody, that's why.
I stay out the way.
It's cause like, bro, like the other day, it was like about a week ago, you feel me? No pun intended, because you know the song. About a week ago. Anyways, um, I got, caught in no man's land, right? I was out here fighting a dude that's like 6'8". I was trying to box him out. Well, no, I wasn't trying to box him out. He got the rebound and then he tried going back up. I made him pick up his dribble. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna do shit. And then you know how like big man they try anyway to like, get open. He said, boom! I got that shit right here in the neck, in the throat. No diddy. That was a crazy hand gesture. I'm gonna have to next subject, bro. Speaking about that
I'm telling you, you're gonna get a call. This episode is not gonna air.
shit.
Yeah, see, they always know. Always.
Hey, you be watching TV and shit, right? Like shows.
Sometimes.
Um, have you ever been like Euphoria?
I
No,
know what it is, but I ain't never watched it.
you ain't typed in. Not your thing.
Mm-mm.
I heard that they just dropped season three, but like, bro, like I don't know. Like I feel it's like, Euphoria for me, it's like a hit or miss because like I feel like, some of it is good, but then some of the show is just like I don't want to see that shit. You feel me? Like it'd be too graphic sometimes, you feel me?
I watch YouTube, bro. That's what I know.
Yeah. I'm not really a show guy. The reason why I brought it up is because like I just, earlier today, like I was thinking about it because I seen it on my feed and I was like, oh shit, they came out with the season three. And it just made me think, like, shout out to them, right? But there's a lot of shows that should have got renewed for another season that didn't. Like Boondocks was something good.
Well, I know why that got canceled, but
Oh, I mean, I know why too, but like, I feel like, they should think about bringing it back. I don't
it's
think
not
they're
coming.
bringing it back.
It's not
Yeah.
coming back because of
Yeah.
too many deaths. They were gonna bring it back, but then Witherspoon died, and I was like, nah.
Yeah. But no, like I feel like that's something, like with the shows that we have now, bro. I know some people, like are sensitive and shit and like don't like certain things. But I feel like, bro, like Boondocks, it shouldn't have got canceled, bro. What do you think?
Aaron Magruder left. That's
No, yeah, but like I mean,
how you gonna write the show without the creator?
shit, look at Marvel, bro. They done, took Robert Downey Jr. He was Iron Man and now Doctor Doom, bro.
Yeah, but that happens in the comics though.
Iron Man becomes Doctor Doom.
Yeah, that
I,
happens in the
cause like I was
comics.
looking, I was like, bro, like somebody on my feed said they two different like personalities though, like two different people, like
Yeah, they two different people, but like it happens
mm.
in comic book.
No,
Like
like what I'm
that
saying
really
is
happened.
like they were saying that like Victor Von Doom was never Tony Stark, like two different. I don't. I'm not tapped in with the comics like that. I mean, I was when I was little, so you might know more than me though.
I'm always tapped in with the comics.
Fuck, and I mean, shit, you've been seeing comics before I was even born, so no shade.
My dad do work for Marvel. That's kind of
Like,
all
for
I
real?
know. Yeah,
I mean, no shade though. I wasn't trying to crack a joke, bro. Like, if you feel me, like I was like,
that's all I know. I got comics in the other room.
shit, I got f***ing Legos in the other room. But you fuck with Legos, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, bro. Like, I remember, before like basketball games and shit, like growing up. You know how like some people like on their way to tournaments, they would be like playing their DS and PSPs and shit.
Hmm.
Fuck, I would just always be building Legos in the backseat of the car. And then that was probably a terrible idea because you know how like some roads, especially like on the freeways and shit, be bumpy as hell. I'll be
Bro,
fucking
out
with
here
the
losing pieces.
exactly, bro. Like that shit was
Bro,
terrible
out here
too.
losing pieces.
But nah, dude. Trying to think. Um, no, yeah, I'm like, looking at phone for like, creative inspiration, but this shit is all misses, bro. Cause why am I looking? You know that one page, Filet, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you've seen this video because it was from last month. It was something like See, there be all types of sports, bro. And some sports, they look cool. Some of them look boring as hell. But then others, they look weird as fuck. Like, I mean, one thing is wrestling, bro. But it is actually insane to me, bro. Like, you know what video I'm talking about? Cause like,
I
okay,
don't know
so there
what
was
you
like
talking about.
there was like the competition,
Hmm.
and I don't know, they was in the mud and shit, and cheering them on, bro. And this was grabbing him by the top of his head and just shaking him and shit, like the fuck that shit looked nasty, bro. Cause like, what type, bro? Like, what the we need, man.
Can't, yeah, nah,
We need
cancel.
not, bro.
Can't,
Good, bro. This shit. Dude. Did I tell you I'm moving soon?
yeah, I don't know where, but
Narnia. No, I was gonna say like I've been in the process of moving. I think my next couple of episodes might be in the garage, because I have to clear out the room and shit. That way they can take pictures. That's why I haven't really been posting on here like making videos. I think my last episode was like 3 weeks ago. Shit
mm,
takes a while. You feel me? But nah, bro. I'm excited to move. The only thing is like it's a lot of you gotta put shit in boxes. You feel me? You
you ain't
gotta
just
make
you
sure.
ain't just hire no movers.
Nah, I do that shit myself, man.
Oh, yeah, now I'm hiring movers.
You
I'll
lazy
do it.
like that?
I'm tired of moving. Y'all
How many
got
times
it?
you moved in your life?
11?
Damn, bro's out here
Yeah.
switching houses every month.
Shit. One shit, probably. Yeah, 11. Pretty sure something like that. But yeah, I'm tired of moving. Y'all got it. I'll hire somebody to do it.
Nah, but now moving is. So I remember when we moved from fucking AZ, me and my dad, we took like 5 trips back to back to back, just to clear the house and shit. Fuck, he bought this. So you know how there's U-Hauls and shit, right?
Hmm.
I remember my dad bought like the fucking bridge trucks that be like,
Yep.
transporting food and shit. He bought one of them junks for like I don't know how much. He took out the rack and he's like, "All right, put everything in. We using that as a movie truck." I said, "Damn." And I was like, "Hey, Paul, how much you get this for?" I forgot what price he told me. But then I remember, the truck started tweaking. I was like, "Yo, that's why they gave it to you for that price." But I don't think it was just a truck. I think it's because you've been to AZ, right?
I ain't never been to Arizona.
But you've heard how it's hard as fuck.
Yep.
Have you ever heard of that saying, "Don't put gas when it's hot as shit"?
I ain't never heard that.
Cause like that shit be like fucking. I think it'd be evaporating and shit.
Yeah, I ain't never heard
Like
that, bro.
you end up like I don't know, like it expands.
I heard it expands. I ain't never heard it like it
Well, I don't know. I seen
evaporates.
some shit like that. But anyways, I remember my dad would be f***ing gas at every like bus stop, not bus stop, gas stop. You feel me? And I don't know. That shit was, bro. I mean, we was out here f***ing moving shit around in 110, 115.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll never move to Arizona.
Bro, you'll love it out here.
I'm
Like
good.
it's right by the border, bro. I mean, shit. I know you
I'm
like.
by the border. I'm by the border where I live here.
Okay, well, look, I know you, but that shit like 4 hours from you.
I get to Tijuana in an hour.
Yeah, because you be speeding.
Nope. I can do a cool 80, be there about an hour
You said cool
15.
80?
Yeah, do a
That
cool
is
80.
speeding, sir.
The freeways start at 70.
Yeah, see, the speed limit is 70. You
And you
going
think
10
we
over.
compared to everybody else in the other lane going
Hey, but
like
it's not
30
about
over.
everybody else. It's about what you're doing, sir.
I'm following the flow of traffic, which is also in the law because you got to follow the flow of
Well,
traffic.
I
That's
want
like
to. I had a homegirl. She did that shit, right? She's like, officer, I was following the flow of traffic. Nah, I'm still rounding your ass up. I said, damn.
Yeah, nah, you
Hey,
keep
wait, wait,
that.
wait. When he walked back to his cop car and shit, I was like, you gonna let that shit slide? That shit was back when I was in, I think maybe in like my junior year or some shit. She had just got her license too. I love instigating.
I'm gonna get somebody arrested.
I was like, bro, you gonna let that shit slide?
Yeah, you getting somebody
She
arrested.
had pepper spray on her. I was like, hey, you might want to use that, if you try.
Nah, see, going to jail. Both of y'all.
Hey, not me. I wasn't the one that used that shit.
Hey, nah, you want to know why you going to jail? Because you
Why?
probably couldn't drive at the time, huh?
I wasn't the one driving. She was.
Right, but how that car gonna get back?
Well, I mean, that shit ain't my problem. I'll call Uber.
Nah, it's your problem.
It ain't my car. That's
Nah,
her.
because cop gonna look at you, and be like, "Can you drive, sir?" You gonna have to be like, "Nah." All right, hop in the car. They're gonna take you right down to the prison with her.
Okay, but I'm not going in the pen with her.
You gonna be stuck there though.
Nah, I'll just call her Uber.
Nah, you gonna be. They're gonna be like, "Where's your dad, sir?"
Yeah, I'm my ass in trouble. My ass
Yup.
in
See. Yup. There it is. Done.
grass. Nah, so like about colognes and shit. So I recently just got the bad boy cologne and then the fucking Versace one. See, I like, when it comes to cologne, bro, sometimes I don't even be checking the smell. Maybe that's, a red flag right there. I'll just be collecting the bottles and shit, you feel me? Like if that shit look tough, I gotta have it. Like yesterday there was a cologne bottle. It was like, shaped with the crown and it had a K on there, like for king and shit. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
I need that shit. And it actually smelled good. But I ended up getting just, the Versace and the bad boy. But when it comes to cologne, what should we with?
I don't know shit about no cologne, bro. I
Axe
got
body
some.
spray.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy. This ain't high school, bro.
hey, Axe, if you're watching this, Anthony is your biggest supporter, bro. Like,
Yeah, nah,
well,
nah.
I remember, when I first met him, he had his bag with the ball, his shoes, and he had about like 3 cans of that Axe body spray in there,
I
dude.
ain't I ain't bought
It's
Axe body
like,
spray until last time I bought that was
yeah,
high
he was
school.
spraying that, bro. Like he was, showering that shit. And I
Yeah,
remember when I
nah.
first met him, he's like, bro, what cologne you use? He's like, you got to try this. And he sprayed that shit in the air, right? And he's like, walk into it. Like you just take a sniff, pause. But I walked into it and I'm out here thinking that shit gonna be fire because like the bottle look cool and shit, the logos, the flavor, not flavor, the scent. That shit look tough. I walk into that shit, my ass starts I started coughing and shit. I said, bro, how can you wear this shit, dude? Nah, dude, he don't use
Yeah,
Axe body
duh.
spray.
I was about to say
He uses Old
I
Spice.
I ain't used that since you was in elementary school.
Since I was in elementary school, you was
Yup. I was in high school when you was in elementary school.
yeah,
Class of
because you old as shit.
2016.
Yeah, because you
Better
old as
class of
shit.
2015. Yup.
Old as shit, bro.
Yup.
You was alive with
I
the
was,
dinosaurs and shit.
hey, bro.
Nah, but shit. You know what I found out today, bro?
Mm,
Did you know that fire?
yeah, I've been knew that.
Maybe my ass is just slow as shit, but I ain't know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What happens
Some,
if you use like expired? Like, it's not like true.
yeah,
Like so that shit.
yeah. It's like it turned like a rubber band, bro. It's like when you leave a rubber band out in the sun,
So
you
it's
just
like
be like,
like and then
cycle
when
up.
that shit just breaks. That's the same thing with work.
Hey, bro, go watch. Go watch.
I gave it to my little cousin.
Nah, see, yeah,
That
You gotta go watch.
Hey, but shit. Hey, shout out to Anthony Height. I appreciate you for coming on the pod. No Diddy. I had to know Diddy that because that was a crazy statement.
Yeah, I was about to say pause.
But no, like, but see, it's because, bro, I gotta say pause and no Diddy to everything because you got a dirty ass mind, bro.
Hey, bro, you out here not knowing it.
Shit. Hey, don't put that on me. Put that on you, man.
Me? I'm older. I'm good. I'm like pushing 30.
Yeah, we know, but we can see about that.
I'm pushing 30.
Hey, but shit, we gonna wrap this up. No Diddy. Catch y'all on the next episode. If we have another episode. Um,
Canceled by episode 13, guaranteed.
no, that's we out, man.